In the summer of 2004, a small band with a big sound ascended upon the Euro metal scene. Lingering in the bayous of New Orleans since the late 80s, those slow and heavy riffs had been reverberating in the hearts and souls of the real hardcore for years. With time comes change, but some things never change.
Bevor die nächste Band spielt. Zwar haben mich Sven und Mike gebeten, euch anzukündigen, dass ab 15:30 Uhr da drüben die Heats im COS Cup losgehen. Mit weltberühmten Fahrern aus Brasilien, ganz Europa, Südamerika und so weiter. Wisst Bescheid, COS Cup da drüben. Und jetzt viel Spaß mit Crowbar!
Fucking right, baby! This is Crowbar from New Orleans, and I'm gonna be back at the with full force. We're gonna kick your ass. I'll never lose the score you give. Oh, no, come get on, live in peace. I'll carry anguish to the grave. Frustration that I can't believe, yeah. Self-inflicted. Just see a small and cuts me deep. Knowing that you're no longer here. I see you dying as I sleep. Wish I could leave it up. Self-inflicted. Picking up shell menu. Like a shit! Y'all doing alright! Let me see your fists in the air, motherfucker! Alright, baby. There's some more broken glass for you right now. Beaten man, blinded forth. wash it all, wash it all, wash it all away in the dead, in my filth. Smothering, smothering, took it all from me. The torture I tread, forever all I dread. The burning in my head, I am forever. As it bleeds, dying need, pushing me, pulling me, taking all I have. The torture I tread, forever all I dread. The burning in my head. We're gonna be walking down New Orleans style. The tortured earth I tread, forever all I dread. The burning in my head, I am forever. Forever. Talk about, thank you. We're gonna sip a beer.
This is Kirk Winstein. I'm the lead singer for Crowbar. Well, in about late '88, me and Jimmy Bauer, who I play with in Down right now, kind of came up with the whole concept for Crowbar.
Ladies and gentlemen, James Bauer III, the originator with me of Crowbar. Jim?
I met Kirk when he was in this band called Victorian Blitz, and I played in this band Shell Shock, and he got in the band. Make a long story short, he got in the band, and me and Kirk clicked. And first night that I actually really
Don't go there, folks.
Okay, never mind.
Me and you basically, creating coming up with the concept of what Crowbar is.
Yeah, well, we had been in that band Aftershock together and all that, and that was kind of like dissipating or whatever, just kind of falling apart. And me and Kirk me and you were totally into like, we were all in, like you said, the Melvins and Carnivore and stuff like that, and it was right in the time where if you didn't play fast, nobody was really into it.
Right.
So we took those two influences and combined them together, and it was really cool because it was so fresh. It was like so different from what both me and Kirk had ever done.
A local band called Exhorter, and which is a fantastic thrash, speed metal, like in the vein of Slayer or something, tight band. And they were, the kings of the New Orleans scene, and they ripped. I mean, it's great stuff. And me and Jimmy kind of looked at each other. I'm like, dude, I can't fucking look like that, So we kind of intentionally went the whole opposite direction, and the stuff we were listening to, the Sabbath and the Melvins and stuff like that, was kind of low tuned, but we kind of did it as a joke even, and tuned the guitar all the way down to B, which back in 1988 was kind of unheard of. So that kind of helped create, the sound that we do. Like, our thing was tune low, play slow, because everybody else was playing 100 miles an hour way up on the fretboard. So we tuned the fucking thing as low as it would go, and just, just kind of try to do the opposite, just to kind of basically stand out.
Fueled by the down-tuned sludge of the Melvins and the over-the-top aggression of Pete Steele's Carnivore, Crowbar's sound was soon labeled doomcore by the European press after their debut release in 1992.
My influences on Crowbar, like the Melvins and Carnivore and Black Sabbath and whatnot, but I rarely listen to that. I listen to pop music, and like Sade is one of my favorites, and Seal, and just a lot of classic 70s rock, a lot of the mellow stuff. It's a bigger influence to me, even though you can't hear it in the Crowbar sound at all, because Crowbar is loud, heavy, doomy, whatever. But to me, in my head, I hear it, and it's a bigger influence than most of the heavy stuff is to me. I told myself a long time ago, you can't learn how to write good songs and how to sing or listen to death metal or whatever, although I'm a fan of that style of music. If you want to write a good song, you better listen to something more melodic.
Yeah, basically, there's three elements, to the Crowbar. Is tune low, play slow, and the acknowledgement of the melodies and 70s love songs. Me and Kirk, we're always been into the 70s love songs.
Together.
Totally. On tour, everything.
Take another pill, dude. You're itching your nuts off.
A definite departure from the high-pitched glam rock of the time, Crowbar, above all else, was real. The hardcore fans couldn't get enough. Their second album sold over 100,000 copies. The following had begun.
The original band actually was a three-piece for a bit. Me and Jim Bauer started it, and Jimmy had left and moved to Atlanta for a couple of years. And I got Craig Nunemacher, who plays in Black Label Society with Zach Wild now, to come in on drums, and he played on the first 3 full-length records and an EP that we put on, a live EP. And then Jim came back into the fold. It was kind of like, we've always had a revolving door of guys. It's always been friends. The beginning was Big T, for the old fans will know. Big, like 400-pound guy on bass, myself on guitar and vocals. Kevin Noonan was on guitar, and Craig was on drums. And Kevin left, we got Matt Thomas in, and I can't even remember all the guys, honestly. But it's kind of been a revolving door, and a lot of the guys have been in and out. it's never like I've always told people have asked, in interviews or whatever. I'm like, no one. We've had like 20 fucking dudes in the band, but I've never kicked anyone out of Crowbar. They left because they wanted to pursue something else or go play in a different band or whatever. And it ain't easy doing it at the level we do it. We don't make a lot of cake. You got to struggle. It's hard, and everybody's not cut out for it. But no one's ever been kicked out like, this guy sucks or he's a dick or whatever. Nothing like that ever happened. We just simply, like, people would come to a certain point in their life and go, you know what, I don't know if I can dedicate myself to this any longer. So I'm going to tell Kirk, bye, and, give him a hug and a kiss and say good luck. And 2 years from now, if we missing a drummer or something, you want to come back in, it's cool. Jimmy Bowman's been in and out of the band 20 fucking times. And I play with him and down, I talk to him every day. He's one of my best buds. But if he feels like he's at a point in his life where he can't handle the load of being a full-time committed drummer to Crowbar, then he goes, and that's fine. And somebody else comes in, and if the guy that came in, the guy that comes in, if he don't quit, Jimmy ain't coming back. But if the guy leaves, I'll call Jim, come on back, dude. It's cool. I mean, a lot of people have made a lot of pretty cool comments over the years about the New Orleans scene. We're the exact opposite of like the LA, Hollywood, the old thing, old 70s, 80s. There's no competition. Nobody's in fucking competition here. We're all trying to play music because we love it. And New Orleans, for whatever reason, we've all embraced each other in our own little circle of friends and a brotherhood that we like to call it. And it's respect for each other, and we do, we'll do whatever we can to help out each other. And I think there are other scenes like the East Coast, New York scene and all that, with the hardcore bands that do the same thing. But in general, I think that's something that's missing from the whole music world. I mean, think about it.
I think it's a key changer.
Sometimes I need the fuel, what drains from you, and lasting down turns cold and blue. War inside has dream out those things I've done. Glow that blinds my view, my apathy turns through and through this war inside. You drain my will, those things I've done. Oh yeah. The pain of a brutal war. The pain of a lasting war. Oh, I need this fuel. I drain from you. My lasting dust turns cold and blue. My war inside drain my will. Those things I've done, they're overkill. Oh yeah. I felt the pain of a brutal war. The pain of a lasting war.
Our first record came out in 91 or 92. It was called Obedience Through Suffering. We followed that up with Crowbar. We had a live EP called Live Plus One. We did Time Heals Nothing, Broken Glass, Oddfellows Rest, Equilibrium, Sonic Excess in its purest form, and the latest one we did was entitled Life's Blood for the Downtrodden.
You'll fear your wicked shout on emptiness, all that has been guarding me. For years, I've seen your lack of everything, pushing me far beyond you. To hold in my head all I'll ever need, turning the gears in my head. Sweating in me, growing in me, on all that has been guarding me. Oh yeah! You have to deal with it now. The strength of always know that I mustn't, scratching and tearing at me. The pain in knowing all you've ever done turns into dust at my feet. You're in your heart, a wicked showing, drowning you into your grave. Sweating at me, growing at me, warring and beckoning me. I said, hey, deal with it now. Slow and heavy. Like a shit, motherfuckers! Thank you, man. It feels great. Fucking great to be back here. It's hot as fucking hell in New Orleans, and it's this beautiful weather. Bunch of motherfuckers drinking beer and playing metal. What else could you ask for? Fucking right, baby. We got a new record coming out in January called Life's Blood for the Downtrodden. It'll be on Candlelight. This is our track number 1. We're gonna try a new one out on you, so let us know if it's worth a fucking not. I'm at the point where I can do what I feel, but I can't break away. These things are still real. I'll recreate and I hold on, reanimate as I burn on. Into my eyes, come take a look. There's no disguising it, I know what you took. I'll recreate as I hold on, reanimate as I burn on. No dawn brings me all I need. No dawn gives me hope. Gives me hope. No dawn gives me all of my rules. You like that new one? Thank you, man. Thank you very much. Let's keep it rolling. We ain't got much time.
After 7 albums, a more mature Crowbar recorded its latest record, Life's Blood for the Downtrodden. Focusing on other projects, Kirk took a 2.5-year hiatus before recruiting Crowbar's latest lineup.
I never auditioned anybody. I mean, the lineup we have now, I called Tommy, I called Pat, I called Steve. You want the gig? Sure, I want it. You're in. Let's. We're practicing next Tuesday. Click.
2004 when I joined. We used to hang out in Pat's Pub in Fat City, a place we call Fat City, here in town. And Pat finally called me up one day and said, "Hey man, would you like to play bass?" I said, "Fuck, you should have asked me 6 years ago."
And shit, me and Kirk's been friends for probably about 19, 20 years now. And I actually met him through some other friends of a band that I was in at the time. And yeah, he had Pat to call me. He got Pat to call me up, and Pat asked me, you know, we were just kind of kicking around, joking around, but Pat was like, "Hey man, you know, you want to come jam with the old man with Crowbar or what?" And I was like, "Man," I said, "I'm sure, you know." I said, "I think that's a killer idea." I said, basically, if Kurt would have asked me probably 5 to 10 years ago, I would have said, yeah, 5 or 10 years ago. And he would have never had to go through all these crazy drummers.
I believe I was in New Orleans visiting Kirk, and he had expressed an interest in me joining the band. My initial reaction, I think, was, well, you know, do you want me to audition, or, you know, what's the deal, you know? And he's like, "No, fool, you're in the fucking band."
What's up, Fort Lauderdale? This is Crowbar from New Orleans. It's a pleasure to be here for this evening, okay?
Ready to hit the road and lay down the law, Crowbar toured Europe. We could be officially in the biggest shithole yet.
Apparently that's the word around. That's the word out on the town. My fucking balls feel like a swollen pair of ice cubes on the Alaskan fucking Bering Sea coastline.
You got 2 weed heads freezing them.
Roll up another one, dude.
What? Their feet don't touch the ground, so you know they don't. My feet feel like 2 chunks fucking like I got concrete shoes, but they're fucking made of ice.
There's a big misconception about what it's really like to play rock music for a living. And I blame it all on Poison and VH1 and Motley Crue for letting everyone's wives, girlfriends, sisters, bi lovers and whatnot see the behind the music crap. Like, everyone has a preconceived notion that when you go on tour, you got money, you know, popping out of your eyeballs. There's chicks everywhere. It's great. You're never tired. You're never sick. You don't have to travel. Everything's great. It couldn't be any more opposite. And it's like a letdown in a weird way. But I think it's important really to just say that, especially at the level we do it, you know, we do it because we love it, and it ain't what you see on TV. It's, you know, what's the saying? It's all done with smoke and mirrors. Well, that's what you see on VH1, but that ain't real.
We're in Cork, Ireland, so we'll take you on a tour of the pub here in a second. As soon as I get a buzz rocket. Ready to rock it?
Am I too big? I don't know. They must have knew him and Kirk were coming today.
It's like strumming, but it's fucking. Man, it's doing all these bass drums. It's just great to see him back.
He said he gained a couple of rugby.
Robbie, darling.
Bye-bye.
Give me a...
Place the bar down tonight. What are you up to this evening then, guys?
I don't know. We're going to find out.
You out in Oxford?
It's kind of like a...
Guess we're hanging here.
The Weed Hound. Hey, man, we need to get... Hey, speaking of, Darren.
Make sure you don't make any noise after 11, you know?
What's up? Oh, really?
Let's sing good bars in Oxford, actually. We're out in Oxford. Yeah. I don't suppose you have any, like, fake student ID that says Purple Turtle. It's like... It's really
you need
fun.
a
It's
student
underground.
ID?
Yeah, but, you know, if you tell them you're, like, a rock band, they might let you in for free, you know?
Okay.
Really?
So, like, yeah, play a few numbers for them or something.
Awesome.
You know?
Real
Yeah.
foodie, man.
That's good.
Look at good. Busty's like, it's adding up. Italian and all that.
I want to feel it. Let's feel it, boy.
What kind of guys?
Look at that. Shit, she cleaned up all these beards.
I don't know why I get so much joy out of that, but
It's quite funny.
Dude, this is going to be
Oh, man,
crazy.
you gotta do
We're
that.
going to get so much...
I'll get it when I see it. Dave Brindorf, OD?
Robbie 6. Robbie.
Robert Daltrey.
Rob.
We can't get,
What does that mean? Bugger off.
Yeah.
Bugger off.
we can't,
What does it mean? Bugger off.
What is that secret?
In Norway.
Cocktail.
Rock City's got them. Yes, but... But...
Dude, this is going to be
no,
killer.
they're going to charge you, but... It's just, we're going to get... We have to buy one. Because you need to get one of those massive heavy bastards.
Yeah, we need
I'm
a
trying to
big
think
one.
who's got one.
Get there for like 8. Yeah, I told them, yeah.
Rocco's
If not,
wig.
then, well, they'll...
Brutus wig. Robbie, used to be Robbie 6, now he's Gallagher.
Tell him to make sure he goes
Well,
outside.
the Gallagher brothers from Oasis. Got Buckley there.
Okay, cool.
It's a Darren Thomas, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, yeah.
Live and direct from London, England. I make the singer for darkness sound like Dio. What is it? The first line hit me like a kick in the face. I had to do another one just in case. There's my partner in crime, Mr. Justin Foreign.
Love letter from Jonathan.
Oh, Jost, I love you. Brilliant young
We'll be
man.
travelling out together. We'll get there, get all the equipment in, and then you can go off and do what you need to do.
Gibbs' head is literally the size of Thailand.
Yeah, that'd be cool, mate. Don't panic.
Oh,
We'll have to get at 10 o'clock.
Look out!
About 10ish. About 10 o'clock at Plastic Head.
I can see him totally been on the rage on his tool and say he's nice.
Dude, I've been on the protein food rating the whole
I'm
tour.
so glad he ain't driving you around.
protein at 1,100 grams of fat per hour.
Nick. I'm so glad Nick isn't driving you around.
Who's Nick?
He's the other guy driving Will Haven.
Oh, yeah?
I'm glad too, because we want
Oh, he's a bit of a freak.
Robbie Gallagher.
Robert
Well,
Daltrey.
it's the same van, but it's just...
Ladies and gentlemen, please zero on the hairdo of 1 6.
He doesn't have fucking Robbie 6.
It's Daltrey.
It's Robbie 6. Literally transformed. Look, no, stay like that. The side view is absolutely Roger Daltrey from like the Marquee Club in like '66 on a Tuesday night for £2 to get in, mate.
That's gonna be killer.
In March of '05, we did I think 12 shows with Hatebreed in the UK, and after that we had 1 day off. Woo. And then immediately went into our own tour in Europe for a couple of weeks, and the highlight of the tour had to be Pat, our bassist, the AKA the Caniac. We did All I Had I Gave, which is probably our hit, for lack of a better term. And I could feel his cable was wrapped around my legs. I go to sing, we're jamming, I sing, and I just hear this thud, and I kind of look over to the side, and the Caniac had, basically went face down on it. And I stopped, and I'm like, time out, let's let y'all get your money's worth at least. Let's start over, whatever. And dude, the funny part wasn't that he fell, because I've done that, we've all done it, it was like, Oprah's wig came off, so, he was so upset and just, like embarrassed. And I'm like, dude, for God's sake, just settle down, dude. I mean, you fell, so what? At least you didn't break your nose, and it ain't no big deal. And the other band Down that I play in, I took a spill one night with that. And my thing to Pat, what I told him, I said, dude, I said, you fell. I made a little joke about it. You got a little, a little red ass about it. I said, I'm on, with Down, I was on stage for a year with Philip H. Anselmo. And in between every song, I'd be like, shut up, asshole, and I get a script to the whole thing. And it's joking, and we're brothers. It's not, it's like, like when you fight with you, fuck you. But Pat he took it the wrong way, dude. He's a sensitive dude, but lay off the cane.
Alright, fill it up quick! Benante, Selena Leather. Hey man, you guys have been kind of lame in my department, but still, let's give yourself a little round of applause tonight, alright? I know you can do better, let's hear it, alright? Yeah! 3/4 gay, let's hear it, yeah! Thank you! This next song goes out to my very good friend, Mr. Don Beck, Daryl Abbott. I love you, baby, this song's for you, you gave it every fucking night of your life, motherfucker, and I love you. For it. Go on, a fucking game. White boys can't dance. Look at this. That man, let's try it again for Don Bag. Stood up.
Okay. And after that, came home for a little bit, and then went out with CLC in America, which was fantastic. About 6.5 weeks. It was CLC, Crowbar, Alabama Thunder Pussy, and Weed Eater. And then toward the end of that tour, a buddy of mine's band from New Orleans called Suplex opened up the last couple of shows that we did, and that went fantastic. And then as we were anticipating on maybe touring in the fall of 05, we had an unexpected catastrophe called Hurricane Katrina. And we couldn't get into our rehearsal room until December, for God's sake. So, we had to take a bit of time off from it.
I wrote this song in 1992, sitting on my couch in Metairie, Louisiana. So check this baby out. you another day. Take what I can say to me. There's no other way. Raise I can. Come and taste me. Stay and praise me. Take all I can, wanna burn you down. Man, mine. You know you never will be free. Come for your time after time and again. Give me what I need from you. Don't question why. What your needs in front of me. We mine. You know you never will be free. Go for your time after time and again and again.
Well, a lot of bands today, and I'm not saying they're, I'm not saying they're directly influenced by Crowbar, but whether they know it or not, they are. Because, I'm 41, and I started this shit 18 years ago.
For me, at least, and for Hatebreed, one of our, biggest influences, just one of those bands that, we really connected to early on, getting to be able to open for them and getting to meet Kirk, not only on the Suffocation More of an Angel tour, but also when they were out with Napalm Death. And, to me, all modern metalcore, metal, whatever you want to call it, hardcore, I think, draws a lot of Crowbar influences. You've heard like bands like Killswitch Engage and Unearth and more modern bands, list them as influences, and we're definitely one of those bands as well. Just meeting Kirk for the first time was cool. Having seen him, having seen Crowbar on Beavis and Butthead and Headbangers Ball, and then have him, treat me like a peer was like one of the coolest experiences for me as a kid. And one tour, me and our old drummer Nick, aka Nickel P, we listened to Obedience Through Suffering on cassette on our first ever tour, in our van, and actually we listened to it so much that it actually got caught in the tape player. And I'm sure there's other people out there just like me that have stories like that, but it's just, they're one of those bands that I've just, always loved, not just because of the lyrics, but, just the all-out heaviness and brutality. And one of the first bands that ever, really used such low tuning, before nu metal, before Korn, before, a lot of bands. So, their influence is massive, and, props to them.
Guys like him, bands, God forbid, and Kamara, big time, guy who has a Crowbar hat in the video, or a Crowbar shirt, we do a guest on MTV. Bands like that, Killswitch Engage, younger bands, I call them young, was somewhat influenced by us, and that makes me feel real good. And they have a total different sound than we do, but something about Crowbar influenced them, and they're all, a lot more successful than we are. But hey, man, Jim, you've been knowing me for 71 years.
Right. 72.
All right. I'd have it no other way. This is the way it was supposed to be. We didn't start it to make $1 million, although it'd be nice.
This goes out to Wyson O'Neill. I think that's his name. Also, all you motherfuckers. And my man Guts cutting him on for fucking rock hard. Thanks for the intro, baby. But you learn from what's killing you. In this time it's real. Behind your bruise, too numb to feel. Behind your bruise, deepest, darkest thoughts you dream. You're harder than it seems. Fled to no one but your misery. Broken lives where you used to be. But you learn from what's killing you. And this time is real. Behind your bruise, too numb to feel. Behind your bruise. This storm is real. This storm is real. This storm is real. Now watch the planets collide. Watch the planets collide. Watch the planets collide. Watch the planets collide.
Can a nigga take a shit?
No regrets, just no more for now. That's it.
It's harsh coming out of his chest. If there wasn't a rib cage to stop it, it would fucking blow 20 feet in the air.
I'm glad I'm not the one with the problem.
For the 15th time, it is the last of the tour. So I'm having a special sale with Robbie 6 in the corner. The merchandise, fucking shirts are £5. Make rid of this shit. It's like a damn rummage sale. Get rid of it. £5 for fucking t-shirts, 10 for one.
Steve,
Fill it up.
You see who did that shit, huh? That was a whole video.
Don't complain, bitch. You're about to be the first one on the next one, man.
I'll be the first one on the next round.
Nigga, cause when I walk the roadway shakes.
Oh, double bass, Crocus.
Beds a mess of rattlesnakes.
Wait till he does a double bass.
Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. I'm really glad that all that Swiss in hand. Love Jesus and the devil himself.
Catch him by candlelight, mate. The record label featuring Darren Thompson's lead drummer.
I need some blow, and you know it's true. If not, I might just snort some glue. A bit of cane, a bit of fire. To quench your thirst for my one desire. Jesus Christ, I guess I'm really getting fat. She got a really crazy head. Slow down, like, get yourself.
The new lineup of Kirk, Steve, Pat, and Tommy proved to be crushing from the first few chords. The European tour was a big success, with the highlight being a storming set at the With Full Force Festival in Leipzig, Germany.
Crowbar show, take 2.
Here I am reading the German magazine. I don't know what the fuck they're telling me.
It wasn't me, it wasn't me, it wasn't me, it wasn't me.
Oh God, brothers are ugly. I don't know who these guys are. Who are you guys?
Tabak.
Oh, it is, yeah, you were pretty good actually. Oh no, we don't have a look at the chicks. Leave on, look at the camera, dude.
Dude, I'm fucking stressed.
Oh, dude. Calm down. There's Roland. Roland joins. sexy bastard. Smile for the camera. Oh shit, here, look at this. What a waste of time and effort on these motherfuckers.
And we've toured over the course of 15 years or something with, I mean, everyone from, you know, Pantera and White Zombie and, you know, Paradise Lost, which is a big band in Europe. I mean, we played with Motorhead, we played with, you know, with everybody. And one of the highlights of my whole career with Crowbar was definitely the With Full Force Festival we did in Leipzig, East Germany on July 4th, 04. And it was just, you know, combination of all these years of hard work and everything to build up to that show. It was a great show. The German fans are fantastic. The European fans in general are a lot better than the American fans. And that was just like, you know, I mean, I thought to myself, you know, it's a long way from my mom's garage in River Ridge to playing this in Germany.
Want to do one more for you guys tonight? Or today? What the fuck am I saying tonight? This is what I'm sure a lot of you know, man. Send it out to all you. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts. It's been a great fucking pleasure to play for you here today. I fucking With Full Force. Thank you. This motherfucker's called All I Had I Gave. How long have I given all I've got? Yet here I stand. My days and nights now are solitude. Was stronger on. I paid my price, mighty. War I had, I gave. War I had, I gave. Yeah. Still lingers, it's on my head. I've lost it all. No trace of Dolores I can find. Yet empty heart. Paid my price, now you do it. For I had I gave. For I had I gave. Yeah. Thank you so much, Will Ford. With full force. You motherfuckers have been great, man. This is fucking Crowbar from New Orleans. You take it easy, get drunk. Shadows Falls up next. And the Mighty Rose Tattoo.
For the kind of band that Crowbar is, there's not a whole lot of cake in it. There's not a whole lot of glory. You ain't getting laid and all this crap. Off of playing in the band, it's all from your heart. It's what we love to do. We create music and we're musicians at heart, and that's what we do. And, for us, it's just, as I said before, it's, I'm not the best guitar player. I'm definitely not the best singer. We're not trying to be. That's all irrelevant. It's about songs, and it's about, being real. And you can, there's a lot of bands that are a lot prettier than us, of course, and they play faster or they sell more records or whatever. But it don't get any more real. You can't get any more real than what we're doing. Because, we've given up everything in our entire life to ride in a van sometimes, for 6 weeks and make no money, but to just deliver the goods. And that's real.